Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Resilient Spirit of an Entrepreneur. I'm hoping that everything is going right because my phone is saying that I'm calling myself in the car. So I don't know if this is happening properly. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is Thursday and it is 2 o'clock. So, according to this phone, it says that I'm live. I am going to put this phone in here because I'm all the way on the east side and I got to make it all the way back to the west side. So, join me, join me, join me. Please come on in, say hello, put a heart up, something to let me know that you're there. I'm trying to tag a few people before I start pulling out. So, thank you guys for being so faithful. This is week number 27, and I am committed to give you all 52 weeks. So we're going to do this for the whole year. So while I'm giving you guys an opportunity to come in, I'm just tagging a few people. I hope that it is working because I'm just clicking the thing that say tag some friends, and hopefully you guys can join and listen to the running things for today. Yeah, I can't see any comments today. So whoever is there, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you. And today is week number 26. And I am Teresa S. McCurry, the CIO, Chief Inspirational Officer of Inspire Me Incorporated, and the Chief Inspirational Officer of Super T Inspires. And I'm also the Senior Pastor of New Beginnings Ministries. And I have a devotional that's called Running Things, the Resilient Spirit of a Leader. And in that devotional, we have 52 weeks of inspiration that will inspire you to move forward, to tap into what God has for you, and to tap into everything that God has called you to do. So in that, you want to follow me in the devotional journal. And today we're on week 27. Week 27. So I see on the thing it says that 4 people are here, but I can't. Give me some hearts so I can make sure you guys can hear me and you guys can see me, and I will get started. So like I said, I'm on the east side headed to the west side. So I'm going to put the phone in this little thing in my car, which I think is super cool that you can do this and have a hands-free video. I love it. I love it. So with the hands-free video, we're there. Gonna get rolling in just one moment. But today is week 27, and week 27 is about networking. And anybody that knows me knows that I am the ultimate networker, and I love networking. And when it comes to networking, it's very important that you cultivate relationships. So a part of networking is cultivating relationships. And I want to say we talked about relationships, if I'm not mistaken, last week, number 27. So actually, we're on week 28. Rewind, take that back. We're on week 28 today. Week 27 was cultivating relationships. Week 28 is networking. And we have a networking outreach through the ministry called Christian Networking Entrepreneurs. And in that networking, our tagline is, if you don't network, you don't work. And basically what that tagline means is, if you don't network, if you don't get out and meet people and tell them about your product, your services, your ministry, your organization, there's no way that anybody is going to know if you don't actually get out there and network. And what I find is a lot of people say, well, I'm just not really good at networking. I'm not a quote unquote people person. So if you're not a quote unquote people person, then you need to have somebody on your team that is that people person, that's out there, that's going to get out there and network and get the message out and get the word out about your organization, your ministry, your business, whatever it is that you're doing. So if you're not comfortable doing it yourself, I would say learn how to get comfortable doing it yourself. There's this organization called Toastmasters, and I was a part of Toastmasters about 10 years ago, but it really helped me to be the woman that I am today, to be able to network, to be able to answer questions impromptu, to be able to have your elevator speech ready. So that's point number 1. So in networking, it's important for you to take the time to get to know people, and at the same time them get to know you. And when you're getting to know people, one of the things that you need to do is have they call it a 30-second elevator speech. You need to have a 15-minute spiel about what it is that you're doing. And you also need to have like a 30-minute spiel about what it is you're doing. So in that way people can get to know you. If I just meet you on the elevator and I need to tell you something about my business, my ministry, or my organization, I can tell you that in 30 seconds. You know, hey, I'm Teresa McCurry. I'm the CIO of Super T Inspires, and what I do, I offer leadership training, I offer self-care, and I also help with kingdom development. If you need some of these services, let me know. Boom, that's less than 30 seconds. And then I have the 15-minute spiel where I can go into each three of those categories and break it down and bring out all of the things that happens in those categories. Or I can have a 30-second spiel, and then that way if I schedule a meeting with you, I don't want to take up too much of your time, and I want you to know all about all the services that I provide. So with that being said, when you are networking, one, you're not always out trying to get something for yourself. You want to find out what I can do to help somebody else. So if I am out networking, it's not all about me. What can you do for me? One of the questions need to be, what can I do for you? What is it that you need help with? What are you looking? I remember going to a networking event, and we used to do this activity, and the activity was ask somebody what are they planning to spend money on in the next 30 days. And when you ask them, somebody say, oh, I need a carpenter. Somebody else, oh, I need a grant writer. Oh, I need this. And then you think about who in your network can possibly be a help to them. And then that's helping them, and that's also networking. So you want to meet people through other people. That's all a part of networking. And when you meet people through other people, they can vouch for that individual. And I cannot say that enough. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. Could y'all somebody put that in the chat? I don't even see the chats up there, but if you can, it's not about what you know, it's about who you know. And in who you know, it's not about just who you know, it's about who knows you. Because I can know somebody and they don't know me. So it's about who knows me. And then secondly, how do they feel about me? Because I can know you and think you're a dirty dog. I can know you and think that you're a crook and think that you're not a person of integrity and think that you do a shoddy job at whatever it is that you're doing. So it's about who you know, who knows you, and how they feel about you. And I've told you guys this in the past. People do business with people that they know, people that they like, and people that they respect. So if I know you and I like you and I respect you, then I will vouch for you. So if I'm going to make a referral to somebody in networking, I need to know you, like you, respect you, and then I'll vouch for you. So in vouching for you, that is saying that today's economy, relationships is a commodity. In today's economy, relationships is a commodity. And relationships is a commodity that you can leverage. So in today's economy, understanding that networking with other people, being able to pull on your network, being able to make a phone call when somebody has a need or you yourself has a need, that is valuable in the 21st century. That is valuable in 2001 moving forward. So relationships is a commodity that you can cash in. Relationships is a commodity that's going to help you to move forward. So it will behoove you in your relationships to act out of integrity. So when you're having a relationship with somebody, say what you mean and mean what you say. One of the things that we talk about to our leaders and in our leadership training, whenever you know, the other person needs to know right away. So if I know that I have a meeting with you on Thursday, and then I found out that Junior is going to have a game on Thursday, and then for some reason I'm not going to make that meeting with you on Thursday, and I just found out on the Thursday before, I'm not going to wait till Wednesday and tell you that I'm not going to be available. That's not acting out of integrity, because I am prepared for this meeting for you on Thursday, and then on Wednesday you're canceling. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Are y'all getting something out of this? So in that, you want to understand that the commodity that you can leverage is your relationship. networking. And then also leverage social media. We live in an information age, and social media is readily available to us. And I have made so many connections on social media and done business with so many people on social media. Do you need to vet them? Do you need to find out if they are what they say they are? Yes, you need to find out if they are what they say they are. Because one thing that I can tell you, a lot of people on social media, they can be whatever, whoever they want to be, and don't have any validity to what it is that they say that they're doing. So when you're dealing with people on social media, just know, do your homework, do your due diligence, take the time to vet that individual and find out if they have the skill set that you need for whatever it is that you are looking for when you're networking. So if I'm looking for somebody to write a grant for me, and somebody just hung out a banner on social media says I'm a grant writer, but they've never gotten any money, I need a grant writer that's effective, that's going to produce, that's going to get the results that it is that I'm looking for, right? So vet the people when you're doing things on social media. And then also when you're networking, let the other people speak. Don't dominate the conversation. Don't just keep on talking about yourself and what you're doing and where you're going and what's happening with you and what's going on next and the plans that you have for your business, and never take the time to breathe and then ask that other person, okay, so what's going on in your life that's fun and exciting? And pause and listen. And don't think about what you're going to say next. Actually, take the time to listen to what it is that they're saying so that you can respond in a manner to let them know that they have been heard. So, time goes so fast. This 15 minutes be just like that. So, with that being said, next is also have suggestions to help expand your network and also to help expand their network. So when you're networking with individuals, what you're doing when you're networking, you're coming together to network to see what services that you have that I can use and what services that I have that you can use. And if it's not just me directly, what services does my network have that you can use, and what services is in your network that I can use? So when you're networking with individuals, it doesn't have to be for today. I am doing business with people that I met 10, 20 years ago. So in 10, 20 years ago, I'm like, I was networking, met this person, got their business card, sent them an email, said, hey, it was nice meeting you. If I'm ever in the market for a tree, a landscaper, I'll give you a call. If I'm ever in the market for the services that you offer, I can give you a call. So it's important for you to network so you can have those resources. Because when you're networking, you have people that can do various things. That's a resource. People are resources. So, and the knowledge that they have is resources. So it's important for you to try to get to know them and know what resources that they have, what they can offer, so you can circle back and then be able to help them, and they can also help you. Always be ready to give your pitch. We kind of talked about that already. So right now I'm in summary because we're like 12 minutes in, and this is 15 minutes of inspiration. Hope you guys are inspired. Like I said, right now I don't see the comments, but be always ready to give your pitch and introduce yourself. Be ready to ask questions, and then not just ask questions, but to listen for the answers. Also, if it's something that you need help with, ask for help. One thing that I tell people all the time, they say, okay, you can go on Canva and you can create some flyers. I don't have time for that. So I'd rather pay somebody to create a flyer for me because I don't have time. So when you're in business and when you're out networking, you're looking for someone that can make your life easier. You're looking for someone that you can outsource those tasks to so you won't have to do it. That's all a part of networking. So then you have to ask yourself, do I have time for this, or am I willing to pay for this service? A lot of things I don't have time for, so I am willing to pay for those services. I don't have time to cut the grass, so I'm willing to pay a landscaper to come and cut the grass. I don't have time to thoroughly clean the house on a regular basis, so I'm willing to pay a housekeeper to come and clean the house regularly on a thorough basis, right? So you have to figure out what is it that you want to exchange your time or your money for. But one of the things that I wanted to really emphasize is utilize your presence online. Take advantage of all the different social media platforms. Take advantage of having a landing page or a website. You need to have a presence online so people can find you and find out about you before they plan to do business with you. So again, in closing, let's briefly go over some of those points. One, meet people through other people. Meet people through your network of people that you know. Two, make sure you understand that relationships is a commodity. Relationships is a commodity. So in building those relationships, those are commodities that you can cash in on in the future. So it's all about networking. Networking is so important to grow your network. You have to network to grow your net worth, and understanding that people are a commodity nowadays. Take the time to create your pitch. Have a 30-second pitch, have a 15-minute, and a 30-minute pitch. So 30 seconds, that's called an elevator speech. Create an elevator speech about what it is that you offer so you can be able to say it real quickly. An example for our ministry. When we meet people, hi, we're the pastors of New Beginnings Ministries, and our tagline is our elevator pitch. We introduce a real God to real people with real issues. And when you come to New Beginnings, you will get a new beginning. And then my husband goes on to say, you know what? It's a misery back guarantee. If you don't get a new beginning, you can pick up your misery and take it right on out the door. And then people laugh, and then you just go head on. So you want to come up with a 30-second elevator speech. And then if you have a little more time to share what it is that you do, you want to come up with a 15-minute pitch that kind of hits all those points of what it is that you're trying to sell, trying to promote, trying to get the word out for, whether it's a ministry, whether it's a business, whether it's an organization. And you want to come up with a 30-minute. So if I can have 30 minutes, can we meet for coffee and conversation? And I share with you what it is that I have going on. You meet somebody for coffee and conversation. You want to be able to talk about it within a span of 30 minutes. So that's idea. And then last but not least, ask for suggestions from your network. As your network, what can I do to make this experience better? What can I do to help build my clientele, to help build my membership, to help me promote what it is that I am trying to promote? Woo, Jesus, that's been 15 minutes, and I know I was talking fast because it was so much stuff I want to get out. Thank you guys for tuning in today. I love doing this 15 minutes of inspiration, running things, the resilient spirit of a leader. Again, I am Teresa S. McCurry, the CIO, Chief Inspirational Officer of Super T Inspires, and I'm also the Senior Pastor at New Beginnings Ministries. And I come on here every Thursday at 2 o'clock to give you 15 minutes of inspiration out of my book, Running Things. So the devotional with 52 weeks. So thank you guys again for tuning in. I love you muchy, muchy, muchy. Be blessed, but most of all, be inspired. Bye-bye.